All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Lakama coming to you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, so you see what's on the screen, man. CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency, man. And you see it's making moves. It's making chess moves across the earth, man. Those are the times we living in, man. Because the CBDCs, the central bank digital currency, is going to go on what? That MOT to the B, the mark of the beast, man. That C-hip, that subdermal implantable device that's going to go up under your skin. All right, that's what your CBDCs are going to be input on, download it to, or what have you. All right, so I'm going to go into this quick article where I got that image from. It says, the title of the article says, how will CBDCs be used for political oppression in your country? All right, it says, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are poised to give politicians unprecedented power to track your data, restrict your movements, and control your life. All right, I concur. But it's not the politicians that's making these moves. All right, all politicians have puppet masters because these politicians are puppets, man. The people that actually pull the strings and make these puppets dance, you don't see them. You don't see them out in public, man. Probably never will, But, they come out of their hiding. They make moves in the earth. They come out of their hiding. They do certain interviews with certain people, But back to the article, it says central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, have emerged as a prominent topic in the financial world. And the Lord wants this to be a prominent topic, man. All right, because you got the prophets out on the highways and byways, starting with our elder apostles on down to us younger brothers, man. The Lord wants this thing to be talked about. The Lord wants this thing to be preached about to the elect of the nation of Israel. Those are the only people that the Lord care about right now, man. Those that were allotted salvation before the foundations of the earth. The scriptures tell you how the elect was written in the book of life before the foundations of the earth. The 2/3 was written and slotted and allotted to death. All right, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man, y'all are going to be duped, meaning tricked, into getting this C-hip, man, because you ain't going to have no faith when this thing come to pass and be made mandatory. Because, oh yeah, people have already accepted the C-hip in their hand, People have already accepted it, but it's going to come a point in time to where all the ones that are going to accept it, and the ones that saying they're not going to accept it, going to be tried, man. This is the temptation that come upon the whole earth, all right? To where you're not surviving. You're hungry, you're starving, your kids need to eat. Maybe have little babies, they need Pampers. You don't see no other way to get it, man, but to take the C-hip. All right, because that's what it's coming down to, man. These devils are making moves, and you're going to be forced to make a choice. You're going to be forced to make the choice between, starving to death, being lynched, being put in front of a firing squad, and your president Trump, who you stupid niggas love the most, who you stupid niggas want to make king, he said we need to bring back firing squads and public lynchings. Obama signed in Obamacare 30,000 guillotines, man. It's like it's 50 so-called states within the U.S. So that's like 600 guillotines per state. All right. If you do the math, that's 600 guillotines per state, man. All right. So let's get back into the article. It says central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, have emerged as a prominent topic in the financial world. They promise, see, these are the promises of this damn devil, man. When he make promises he can't keep. He won't keep. He don't keep. He will not keep, man. All right, it's going to be the total opposite of everything that he promises. Just like these wicked ass presidents, man. They make all these promises and shit. They do a little bit to get you to vote for them, but then when they get in office, they turn their back on you, man. All right? That's why I don't see why you niggas still voting. It says, they promise elevated stability. Nope. The world is not going to be stable, man. All right? The only ones that are going to be stable in these times to come are the elect, man. Because we building our foundation upon that rock, that chief cornerstone, a sure foundation, in which is the faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? The scriptures talk about how the righteous, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe, man. See, the righteous are those stones that make up that house, man, the house of David. All right, the elect make up the house of David, with Yahweh Shai being that sure foundation. Because we're not building our house upon sand. We're building our house and our faith upon Yahweh Shai, man. All right. The elect is that house of faith. You know, the Lord talks about, will he find faith on earth when he come back? Because it's going to be so many calamities, so much death, so much war, so much pestilence, so many diseases, all of that, man. People are going to be losing faith. And I just pray to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that I don't lose my faith, man. And our apostles on down to us younger brothers, man, don't use their faith. And the brothers that's teaching the likewise doctrine, man. Stay in the faith, man. All right, back to the article. It says, they promise elevated stability, security, efficiency, and reduced corruption. That's a damn lie. Central banks, the International Monetary Fund, the World Economic Forum, and the World Bank tell us CBDCs are a panacea, if I'm pronouncing that right, PANACEA, waiting to cure all that ails our financial system. And the scriptures tell us this devil they are physicians of no value, man. So how are you going to cure something? They don't never cure shit, man. All right? When you go see these fucking doctors, they just slap a Band-Aid on whatever kind of ailment that you have. So you can keep on depending on the medicines. And then once you get dependent on the medicines, you need them forever, man. And then needing them forever leads to more long-term health problems, man, because those medicines, they give you more side effects than what they actually set out to suppress. I'll put it to you like that, because they don't cure nothing. All right, so how in the hell is he going to cure the financial system when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai want the system to fail? The Lord rules in the kingdom of men. He give rulership to whoever he want to give it to, and it's time for this devil to go down. And guess who coming back into power? It'll be another superpower, but it won't be Russia. It won't be China. It won't be none of you fucking heathens. It's going to be a new world order under Yahweh Shai. All right? That's going to be the next best thing, man. Yahweh Shai coming back with that host of angels and taking this devil and his armies down, man. All right? Taking the whole beast system down. And the beast consists of NATO and the EU, the European Union. All right? And all its conglomerate nations. All right? It says central banks, the International Monetary Fund, The World Economic Forum and the World Bank tell us CBDCs are a panacea waiting to cure all that ails our financial system. And the scriptures tell you, man, Babylon won't be healed. If it were possible, take balm for her pain. You know, scriptures say if it be so, Babylon would have been healed. So-called America is Babylon, man. 2.0. This is the modern day Babylon. All right. And we want this bitch to fall, man. If you don't want this bitch to fall, you ain't in the right spirit, man. You ain't in the right spirit, and you don't want your Howard to come rule over you, man. So he say, those that don't wish for me to rule over them, just roughly paraphrasing, bring them hither, and slay them before me, man. All right, that's what's gonna happen. It says, unfortunately, those claims may not match reality. Of course they don't. Because there are two characteristics of CBDCs that their proponents don't often mention. First, they offer an eternal trail of data about how you're spending your money. Keyword, spending your money. All right, we're going to get into the scriptures. We're going to see how that keyword is relevant to the scriptures. All right. Or the scriptures is relevant to that keyword, vice versa, you know. It says, first, they offer an internal trail of data about how you're spending your money. Secondly, they are subject to programmability, which means political leaders will have the ability to dictate whether you are even allowed to spend your money. See, keyword again, spend your money. All right, remember those keywords because you can't buy, sell, or trade without that mark. And we're going to get into it. All right, it says the data trail. As an electronic legal tender directly issued by central banks to your digital wallet, CBDCs will not be anonymous. The clients will have gone through identification processes matching the ones currently imposed by commercial banks. The design instances may vary in detail, but either commercial banks or the central bank or both will be privy to always knowing who holds the digitally issued fiat currency. How it is spent, keyword again, hint, hint, spent or transferred by sell or trade to whom and for which purpose. All this information will be stored on a central digital ledger operated by central banks. It says this system will enable central banks to assemble a ledger containing every citizen's financial transaction. The temptation that come upon the whole world. It says from cradle to deathbed. While proponents may dismiss concerns, governments could take an interest in citizens' political affiliations, religious donations, mental health, and other personal details. Public health services might monitor alcohol and cigarette purchases as well as lifestyle choices for adapting insurance premiums. Even CO2, carbon dioxide footprints of purchases may be tracked so that environmental policies can be adjusted, significantly compromising the data privacy of the citizenry. Yeah. It says restrictions and programmability. The fact that retail CBDC is electronic cash held at the central bank man, the dollar is crashing, man. The dollar is about to crash. Ain't gonna be no fucking money held in no central bank, man. You getting a digital fucking wallet with just a number on that bitch, man. All right, that shit fiat like a mother. You just getting a fake ass number put on a C-hip, okay, a subdermal device. That Microsoft, C-hip. All right. It says the fact that retail CBDC is electronic cash held at the central bank will fundamentally change our legal ties to our money. With physical cash, we are always the proprietor and holder of those coins and notes in our pockets. With CBDC, we will only be the proprietor of the digital cash. We will never be the holder of that money as it will be held in our name at the central bank. Hence, we will never have full discretionary power over that money as the middleman. Central banks will always remain between us and our funds. Should this middleman refuse to transact on our behalf, we will not be able to purchase, hint, hint, purchase, keyword purchase or transfer any money in a world where CBDCs have eventually replaced physical cash. We will no longer be able to pull a banknote from our wallet and hand it over to whomever we want. In a nutshell, every CBDC transaction could be subject to restrictions. Such infringements could take the form of payment constraints or transfer limits. It could block us from sending money to specific groups of people or individuals, organizations, or companies. Vice versa, it could also prevent us from receiving money. It could furthermore limit the purposes we spend our money on. Keep all these keywords, man. Spend, transact, It says, for instance, spending limits or payments blocks could be imposed on alcohol, cigarettes, but also fuel, electricity, or flight tickets as the government deems appropriate. Defunding dissenting voices, as Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau did with members of the Freedom Convoy in 2022, would thus become far more convenient and efficient for governments. No orders would need to be issued, freeze corporate or individual accounts at banks or repayment providers. Instead, the administration could cut off any protesters from their cash with the push of a button. It could also unalive your ass with the physical push of a button. Okay? Because those C-hips got the lethal doses of cyanide in it, man. All right? It says, it is even conceivable that CBDCs could be used to impose curfews or place people under house arrest on a keystroke and in real time. CBDCs could, for example, be programmed to function only between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. or just within 4 miles of your registered home address. Effectively, President Joe Biden could use a CBDC regimen to prevent a Donald Trump rally from taking place. Man, the point has been made in the article, man. All the key points are there. All the keywords are there. Buy, sell, or trade, purchasing, your money being in CBDC. All the proof is in the pudding, man. And you niggas that's teaching that, the mark of the beast is something else, man, you're going to get the lake of fire, man. All right? So now let's get into the scriptures right quick. So I'm going to start with Revelation, the 13th chapter, man. All right? And I'm going to scroll down to... start at verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear, man. If you got an ear, man, listen and pay attention, okay? We don't ask for no money. The Lord don't ask for no money, man. All right? Spend some time and pay attention. That's all the prophets through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua ask for, man. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Meaning to understand what's being said, man. It says, he that leadeth into captivity. Who led us into captivity, man? The nation of Israel. Who led us into captivity, man? The so-called white man. Okay, your bumble clock. Okay. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So this is your kingdom coming down, man. You got to depend on some damn CBDCs, man, because you took the gold standard away from the dollar. Now the dollar is crashing. You got the bricks joining together, finna become an unstoppable force. You've been forced to show your hand, man. All right. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Yeah, that's what we patiently wait on, man. Him that led us into captivity, your ass go into captivity. You killed us with the sword. Now you shall be put unalive with the sword, man. All right. That's our faith and patience, man. When our big brother come back, and put you motherfuckers in the headlock and pop your dome. All right. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right. This motherfucker got your political system, you know. Man, come on, man. You got the Democrats and the Republicans. Come on, man. All of them speak like dragons. It says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. All right. Let's see. Yep. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. Yeah, telling motherfuckers, you know, if they get the brain chip, they can speak new languages. You know, they maybe can walk again, talk again, see again, hear again. You know, those are the miracles this man proposing with the sea help. It says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. See? These are the times we getting ready to come into when this thing get made mandatory, man. All right? We're going to have to be outcasts. You know, the Lord tell the elect to be ye as pilgrims on the earth, man. You know? We're going to be on the run, man. You know, we're going to be in hiding, man. The Lord going to protect us every step of the way, though, man. You know, the Lord say he won't lead us into temptation without, you know, guiding our footsteps, just roughly paraphrasing, man, without making a way of escape, as the scriptures say. You know, the Lord going to make a way of escape, man. All right. It says, and he calls it all. This is the point. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's what your CBDCs is going to go on, man. It says, and that no man might buy, sell, or trade, that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark. So you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade except you have the mark, man. Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, which is 666, the number of a man. It says, verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 636, and the score is 20. This says 80. So when you add that up, it's 60, man. 666. All right. So from now, because, you know, the elect will not receive of that mark, man. They allotted for salvation, and they would rather take death than to take this man's mark, man. Okay, if it be so, because, you know, some of the men of the Lord are going to be martyrs, man. You know, but those that are going to be martyrs are going to be the ones, you know, that are going to be the first ones raised up with Yahushua when he come back to come and save the rest of the brethren that are still dwelling upon the earth, man. All right. It's like it. Let's see. Let's get all right. Let's get Revelation chapter 20. And I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hand. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. All right. It says, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. All right. So it says the elect, will not receive of that mark. Not even in their hand, neither in their forehead. So if you take that mark, the Lord is going to destroy you in the lake of fire. We're going to get that. So it's best, hey, if it be our lot, take the guillotine, man. That's a beheading tool, the guillotine, man. It may be chainsaw. Who knows, man? That's why we got to start building up our faith, man, because we don't know. We don't know, man. This is the temptation that's getting ready to come upon the whole world, man. We pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we be of that elect number, man, and get salvation from those thermonuclear missiles that's about to fly. All right. So from there, let's get Revelation, the 12th chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And yeah, who is that, man? That's Esau. Edom, the so-called white man. When Esau and Jacob were born, he vowed to kill his brother, man. He said, the days of mourning my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. After Isaac passed, I'm going to slay my brother Jacob. The accuser of our brethren being cast down, man. The scriptures say, he slandereth his own mother's son. Nigga, that's your brother. Nigga, that's your brother. He slandereth his own mother's son. Jacob and Esau were brothers, man. Nigga, you slandering your own brother. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. And trying to make us take this bullshit, man. But we know it's all the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, our father and our big brother. All right, it says, verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives until the death. Okay. It say, therefore, rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's right, man. That's why this devil coming down with great wrath, man, because he know he have but a short time to get his NWO in progress, up and running, man. All right. But the Lord gonna rain upon you while you eating, man. Thus the scriptures say. All right. And I'm gonna end out with this verse here. It's Revelation, the 14th chapter. It says, I'm gonna start at, let's see. All right. I'm gonna start at verse, just straight to the point. I'm gonna start at verse 8, Revelation 14, verse 8. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. It's fallen, that great city. America's Babylon, the great city, man. All right. This is not a country. This is a corporation that everybody has been, all nations has been living deliciously on, man. This is a consumer. This is a consumer corporation, man. All right. Ain't hardly nothing made here in Babylon, man. Babylon, so-called America, get all its products from other countries, man. All right. All the electronics made what? In China. Japan, some shit like that, man. All right. Get a lot of products from Mexico. All right. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The wine goes into philosophies, you know, especially the philosophies of the alphabet people. All right. They trying to push that on all nations, man. The nations ain't having it, man. The nations are mad, man. They know what it take to create a child. Okay. We'll leave that point at that, man. It says, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And the Lord has a righteous indignation upon you people, man, especially you fucking heathens, starting with you, Esau, the so-called white man. All right. Yeah, I like how them brothers over there, over there overseas, man, say that, man. Them brothers, I can't think of the elder brother's name or the count, man. Brothers over there in the UK say the so-called white man. Yeah, it says, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, because the Lord is coming back during World War III, man. The Lord is going to redeem his elect from the lake of fire, which is thermonuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. It says, verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, just a long period of time. That's all it is. Not forever and ever. It's just a long period of time. It says, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of a Mashiach, man. All right. So that's going to be your judgment for getting in tune with these CBDCs and wanting that mark, man. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom. On to the next one. DTA or Bob, man. Shalom.